set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Warriors 70. Stephanie.
Now Milroe on first down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
90 Lions. Dragon 60.
Milroe throwing on second down. He's going to run it. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They'll need to pick it up on third down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short. Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
That's good for a Saints. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up.
And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll run it here with Saquon. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Oh, a loose football. The Saints have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Christian McCaffrey. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Third and 2. Here we go. They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to have the Saints first down as they get 5 on third and 2.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. It is brought in the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown Saints. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Come on, Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
15.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown New Orleans. David is back for the playoffs, his third touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick, that is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Makes the score Saints 42, Bears 3.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Taking off, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. To find Diablo. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To the air, it's Milroe. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they will finally run him down. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
18 Cardinal, Warriors 70.
Now Milroe. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
70, Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. Off he goes. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
60 by Mustang 19.
Milroe on 3rd down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
Pioneer. Deputy. 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
He'll try and throw for it with Milroe. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They go play action with Mahomes. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. Oh, big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big gainer for the Saints. And even 30 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Here's Mahomes. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Saints. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Saints 49, Bears 3.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Bears. 35 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Throwing is Milroe. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Bears 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little...
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The Bears will
Throwing again, it's Milroe. And he's not going to get in. The decision goes for 2. Doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. A 1-yard pickup.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.